Breathe in, breathe out. Is there anything I'm sure about? I've gotta know myself if the world changes. Breathe in, breathe out. There's nothing I can do about anyone or anything but me. Am I too young or old to change? If I don't try, then everything will stay the same. So if I wanted something different for myself, I better make some choices and make them right now. We're gonna be the best random ever. We're gonna be the best random ever. I believe in my team, and I believe in you. So let's drop in and kick some ass like good randoms do. Because we're gonna be the best random ever. We're gonna be the best random ever. We're gonna be the best random ever. The best random ever.
Chat! Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Best Random Ever. We're talking about gratitude today. Best Random Ever, let me read the thing. Best Random Ever is a show on the Trident network, a 3-pronged digital entertainment network that features live shows, film, video content on our YouTube, and a variety of podcasts. Please go follow all that good stuff. Who sings this song? Sounds like some epic streamer who's super awesome. It is somebody. It is somebody who sings that song. Hey, start! Frank's here! Moon Knight's here! What up, you all? What up, you all? We're talking about gratitude today. Specifically using it as a tool. Using gratitude as a tool has helped me muchly in my most recent days on this earth. And I thought it'd be fun to talk about it in the context of gaming and having fun gaming. So when I think about, I know it's like the cheesiest thing. It's like the cheesiest thing in the world to talk about. All this stuff we talk about here is cheesy though, but I always preface it with saying like, I know it's like the cheesiest thing to talk about in the world, but it's like a really good trick and hack. Cheesy too. That's me, cheesy too. What up, Brian? How are you? But the cool thing about gratitude is it's a tool. I said it's a tool that sharpens itself. It's something that gets easier to use as you use it. So at first, going to gratitude as a tool may seem like I don't see how making a list of things that I'm grateful for in general will help me with my problem. But gratitude has never failed to put me in the mood to move forward with something or to move through an issue or to move through feelings. So when I'm having a really difficult time, a lot of the time, making a list of things that are actually good helps me remember that I might be experiencing a bad thing right now, but that's not it. The bad things are not the only things that exist. That's not how it works. You guys know yin and yang, right? That's not how it works. So, but specifically, I wanted to talk about being grateful, but also how you can do that when playing games and when you're in a really bad mood. It's like hippie peace and love dude vibe, but if you do it freaking works. It's wild. Yeah, it's like. And what we're also talking about the masturbate. I almost read it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We don't do it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Freaking yikes, chat. Can we get that's for you. That's actually a great name for how terrible you are. So, continuing on. You know what I'm grateful for? The ban button. I'm grateful for the ban button. Yikes. Big yikes, Frank. So when you're being in the heat of the moment, and especially in games where it's like the game within the game in something like Apex, or within something like really like any FPS game or stressful game, the game within the game can kind of be mastering yourself within a stressful situation. I'm grateful I have a 10-minute break in my meeting and say hello and have a good stream. Thank you so much, Chuck. Oh, I'm grateful for you. And part of self-mastery is like harnessing the tools that work for you. Some people don't. Gratefulness is like a hack. And I don't need to be doing, I like feeling grateful because the feeling that I get when I think about things that are actually really great is like very pure and authentic, and is worth, like, I don't need to be considering it a hack to use it. But sometimes for me, using tools that can seem kind of like hippie-ish or like new wavy or like whatever the judgment part of that, considering them, like, I like to consider like this this world that we're living in as like, you know, the system, and I'm like hacking it. Like, I'm hacking my mood and my surroundings and the people. Like, I'm hacking all this stuff so that I can live the life that I want. And feeling like a hacker in the van is cool for me. So I like when I think about like metaphysical laws and using gratitude, being grateful for things, changing like the vibration of what I'm putting out, is that I'm grateful for things so that the universe will give me more things to be grateful for, because your reality is kind of like an algorithm. Like, you like something enough, you give your energy to something enough, it'll give you back that thing, because you're saying, I like that thing, I'm engaging with this thing, and so I must want more of it. And that's specifically true for gratitude, because the more you use gratitude as a tool, the more it feels like there are more things to be grateful for. The more things appear, kind of. And I challenge you to use it almost like the law of attraction, kind of. I don't specifically talk about the law of attraction, because I think the law of attraction is like the way that we understand the law of attraction in our current collective consciousness is very it's from a very materialistic perspective. Because when you think about the law of attraction, they say like, you attract what you are, but that's not really what the law of attraction is. Magnets, for example, are attracted because they're the opposite. Magnets are attracted because they're the opposite of what each other is. Which is why you run into like the empath and the narcissist kind of programming, where it's like, I give and I give and I give, and I only attract fucking assholes. It's like, well, you should stop giving so much then, because you're attracting a bunch of assholes who only want to take. You should give some to yourself a little bit, so that you can magnets are freaking sexy too. Well, magnets, what are those? Magnets are sexy. Why is that? Because they're pretty attractive. Anyway, so in terms of, yeah, it is similar, but it is, you're right, A-Star, is that it is similar to the law of attraction, in that when you are giving your energy to something, the universe is like telling you, cool, you want more of that. And you'll also be able to see more of that. So when you're making it a habit, and it's also like a habit. So if you make it a habit to pick out the worst thing about everything first, then that is what you'll see first. So you get into something and you immediately ping all the things you don't fucking like about it. That's what you're going to see, and that's more of what you're going to see, because the muscle that you're training is, what don't I like? But if you're making a list of the things that you do like, and you're noticing those things, you're able to see more of what you like because you're training your brain to look for more of what you like. And there's all those studies that they do, you know, that like people love, people love patterns, and we love pattern recognition, and we find the pattern, and we find what we're looking for, right? If you're looking for it, you're going to find it. Science. Like if you're looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. If you're looking for peace, you'll find peace. But in the simplest terms of like gratitude, sharpening your ability to highlight things that you like will only show you more of what you like, because that is what you're training yourself to see. But we don't want to, and then we want to like, not in a way to ignore things that are bad. Because you can use any of these tools to bypass the real things that need to be done, right? Like you can use all these tools like, I'm only going to think about the things that I'm grateful for and not the things that make me upset, which is not what that's for, because the things that make you upset are also for something. It can also show you something. But using gratitude in a way as a tool for when there are good things, and it's also not for, how do I say this? It's also not for, I just lost it. It's not for trying to convince you that things that are upsetting or that are uncomfortable to you or are bad or whatever are actually good. That's not what gratitude is. Gratitude is being grateful and acknowledging things that are good to you objectively. Things to you that seem objectively good in your life or immediate experience, you acknowledge those things. Because there are bad things. There's always going to be bad things that we don't like, that are bad, that we don't fucking care, like, bad things that we don't like, that we don't want to deal with, or that we want to, like, push against or whatever. There's always going to be those things. But if there are those things, there are also good things. There can't be good things without bad things. So if it's so true that these things are bad, and we don't like these things, it's also so true that there are so many good things. But if we're not training ourselves to see at least both, we put ourselves at a disadvantage, because then we can't see all the good stuff. And then we're walking around thinking everything's bad, when that's objectively not true. That's not how balance works. That's not how freaking sexy magnets work. That's not how anything works. I'm so confused. Are we talking about Apex right now or life advice? It's both. I'm prefacing, it's all the same, Brian. So when we put it in, but we can talk about Apex in the terms of, so the mini game of like any of these games is like, you master yourself within the game that is supposed to stress you out. But if you can find the flow and master yourself in the game that's actually supposed to stress you out, you can win the game. Right? If you can follow the flow and be calm in situations of chaos and tell your own brain what to do, then the chaos doesn't overwhelm you and you win. So in terms of Apex or any game, it's really easy. It feels really easy to complain about the things that are going wrong if things are going wrong. But I don't know if you've noticed. I have noticed this in games when it feels like everything's going right. Sometimes I'm like, why is everything working so well? And I get like confused, as if the game is supposed to be hard and difficult all the time and I'm always supposed to be having a bad time. It also doesn't help that, sorry, I can't stay back to work. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, A-Star. You rock. Thank you so much for coming to visit. It also doesn't help that, What was I gonna say? Can't remember. It also doesn't help that there are other also outside influences like skill-based matchmaking and what have you that are going to be affecting your gameplay. But that's kind of like there are going to be influences acting on any situation that you're dealing with no matter what. Nothing happens in a vacuum. So when you can blame like a bad game on skill-based matchmaking or, you know, whatever other people, but you're in charge of your mood, and using gratitude to get you at least to equilibrium can be extremely helpful. Like, perfect example, I was really frustrated the other day because I kept feeling like it was my random's fault that we were losing. But then and then like a couple days ago, so this is like last week, I was like, it's all my random's fault, we're losing, which we obviously know is not true. Because we all have a part to play. But I was also I realized that I was also, the other day, I had like 3 wins in like the span of like an hour and a half or something, or maybe not an hour and a half, but in the span of a 4-hour stream, I had like 3 wins, which is like that's like a lot of wins for me, especially recently. And I was like, oh God, like, I'm getting carried. But I actually did like pretty good. Like I was helping the team and I didn't die, and I won. I was alive for all of the wins that we had. So I was like, interesting to me that I wouldn't take responsibility for either the losses or the wins. I was very like in this mindset of like, oh, I'm not responsible for these losses. I'm also not responsible for these wins. I'm not contributing at all. Kind of taking myself out of even participating in the game that I'm obviously playing. So bringing it back to things, instead of like separating myself from good or bad, something that helps me bring me back to like actually the reality of existing within a game or existing within a moment can be gratitude. So ways to use gratitude as a tool, we'll use Apex as an example. So like something I do really like to do, and that actually really helps me, is when I change up my legend and I try and appreciate, it's easy for me personally to appreciate the different ways in which they've balanced all the different legends. So like when we're playing a game, it's easy for me to appreciate the different ways in which the legends interact with each other, the ways in which they've changed their powers and what they do differently, and how fun it is to play this different legend that I never get to play, which is why I try not to play the same legend all the time, so that I can like appreciate it. So like changing my perspective on the game so it doesn't feel the same, and I can actually feel good and grateful for like being able to play these like this like different character and like have a new experience that maybe is more fresh and new than playing the same character over and over again. That's something that helps me like pretty immediately in the moment. Something else that really helps me is honestly, this is one of the reasons why I have such a hard time on Kings Canyon, because I don't like the way that map looks as much as I do the other maps, especially newer maps that are like objectively more beautiful and more interesting to me and to my eyes. So when I'm playing on maps that I really like, and we all have maps, something that I found is that we all have the different maps that we really like. So when I'm on that map, I'm like, whoa, I love being on this map. And I try and like really soak in the fact that I'm like on a map that I like, and that's not something that I have to be upset about. Because sometimes playing on a map that you don't like is kind of like leaves kind of a gross tint on the game, at least for me. And I know probably for other people, it's like, God, I just don't want to play. I deliberately haven't played half a Legend, so when the game gets older, stale to me. Yes! Yeah, and it makes me feel like we've got new content. That's such a good idea. Yeah, like I try not to play the same Legend all the time so that it does feel like new and fun and like almost like I'm getting to experience a different perspective. I'm learning something new. I can gain something from those things. Yes. That's always fun. Some other things are like and the cool thing about gratitude is that it starts, you don't have to have a big thing to be grateful for. So like for me too, like having a good game is not really about one thing, because I think sometimes, and I see this a lot in like posts, and like people are trying to control the outcome of what's going to happen, and we know that we can't really control the outcome. We can only do the best with what we have. So when I let things happen and then get to pick the little things that I'm grateful for within what happened, like if I have a like, oh man, if I have like a really good fight, some really good fights, and like that's what I like, that's something that I like, that's great. Like even if we lose or whatever to like a better team, or we get ambushed, whatever, but we had like 2 really good fights, that still feels good to me. I still feel good in my body when that happens. Or if like, and I guess you could decide, you know, either way. Sometimes I get like, oh, my really good loot. Then I'm excited to use my loot, and I like get this good loot, and I'm like, oh, I'm the looting god, and I like looted the loot, and I'm having a really good time. And then I fucking get killed. But for a moment, I had like the best loot. So I guess depending on my mood at that moment, I could either choose that I'm gonna be like, fuck, I had all this good loot that I was murdered, or I can be like, wow, that was a really good loadout. Can't wait to do that again. Or if you're like having a lot of fun with a gun, like you like think of a positive, like we got slaughtered in that house, but I managed to complete a BP challenge. Yeah, like, oh, that was my, you know, oh, I really needed like that thing, and that like that crypto killed me, but I got my whatever. He crossed my fences, so I got my battle pass. Exactly. Like there's so many when you don't put pressure on what to be grateful for, and you could pick anything. You could pick like figuring out like, oh, in this game I figured out what my perfect backpack would look like, or like I was on a like, yeah, I completed a battle pass challenge, like, ooh boy, I had a really funny moment with an enemy and we like were teabagging and whatever, like, or like there's so many things happening all the time, especially in a game like Apex, and there's so many things that you can pick and point out to be grateful for. So I want to get into some games. Plus, when you have all that sweet loot, you get to set up the person who got you for success in their future battles, yo. You get to set up the person. Actually, that's a really cute way to think about it. It's like, I really hope you enjoy my loot, you fucking asshole, because I worked really hard. So I want to get into some games to kind of show what I'm thinking about. I should have started this up before I did it, but like, so kind of to show you, and this is a tool that I use so that I don't get so fucking mad. Like, because I of course get into moments where I'm like, I'm so fucking mad. I'm mad. And like, I have those moments where I'm so pissed off that I forget to enjoy the game. And this is like a really like tangible thing that I use to pull me back into, actually, I'm playing the game and this is a game that I like. And then sometimes, you know, your mood is indicative that you actually have been playing too much Apex, which happens to the best of us. Sometimes you've been playing too much Apex. Sometimes you've been playing too much of one game and you actually need a break. And nothing in the world besides taking a break from it will help you. And I'll always say that about like, if there's something in your body being like, you need to get off this game, Always listen to that thing in your body. Your body will tell you, get off the game. So I want to play. I want to try and put it in practice too, because I'm having a hard time on this map. Oh, there's comics. I'm having a hard time on this map. Oh, we gotta do. Hold up. Hold up. What would you do? We gotta do our wheel to see who we're gonna play. Okay. Who are we playing? Lifeline. Cool. Alright. It's a minor thing, but I had a match day where I got frustrated because I got stuck whilst trying to run. Oh, I hate that. From an enemy as I was one shot. I died, but I managed to kill 2 out of 3, so I felt grateful. Managed to do with that. Yo, and that's it! Like, I almost killed all of you with a P2020. Like, having those epic, recognizing when a moment is epic, but you still lost. Like, that's okay to still lose as long as, like, the point was to, like, actually experience. Oh, we're on World's Edge. Oh, they changed it? Has it really been 6 days? Damn. Well, we'll play on World's Edge, and we'll do the same thing on World's Edge. So I want to kind of, like, I try to say these things out loud, too. Like, when I'm streaming, especially. It's kind of like the guideline is kind of like any good thing, point it out. And that's like the first level of like practicing for gratitude so that you are ready for when the big good stuff happens and you can really celebrate when something happens and then a win feels like the best thing in the world because you've been pointing out good shit this whole time. You've just been on your way to that big moment. That's a win. I don't just save a life. They don't call me Lifeline.
The ring isn't really complex, but it can be a little complicated.
Just because I save a life. So, glad that I get to be Lifeline and nobody picked Lifeline. You can start right at the character picking screen. Yeah, that's sick, Brian. Doing all that with a doing a bunch of work with a P2020. Oh, I'm the champion? Cool. Oops. I didn't mean it. Oh. Okay, we are gonna drop here.
This might be a good place to land. Enough lambing around. We dropping.
Grateful that my team's still with me. So I do have a habit, quite honestly, of thinking about all the things I like as much as I possibly can. So we have a team with us. Kind of scared.
You got bamboozled.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Good thing it's not us.
We are gonna need some. I am gonna need another gun.
Contact with target.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Contact. Watch your back.
Contact with target. Contact with hostile. Contact. Your dinner now, huh?
Bravo!
One side. Heal help over here.
Reload. Enemy take. Recharging my shields.
Disabled. Need help.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
On my way. Don't pinch your kids, so you know. Came off an assembly line like plenty others.
Giving my shield to recharge.
My ultimate is ready. Recharge.
Deploying health drone. Recharging my shields.
Thanks.
Have you checked the market skins they released today? No, are they so cool? Oh
Recharging
my god, I'm grateful for this beautiful friend. What up, Pete? We're just talking about gratitude, so I'm grateful that none of my team died.
Hey, look, an incoming. Arc Star out.
I am. More friends are coming to kill us. I have been down.
Contact with hostile. 1 minute.
Oh shit. Where did he?
Send it
How did this happen?
You know now, it's just us.
Oh, it's another team. Ah!
Rings close. 45 seconds. Alright, enemy down.
Contact with target.
Opening fire.
There's like still so many people. Is this map rotation back? Yeah, we're on World's Edge.
30 seconds.
We
Rings
were
close.
grateful too early. He died. Did you see it? I know. I said that and he died. Hey, I can still be grateful.
Patching myself up a bit. Reloading. Making contact with enemy. Grenade.
Deployed.
Calling in a lifeline package.
Oh, this is sweaty. I'm gonna get him.
Rings moving.
Deploying health drone. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Giving my shield to
Oh my
recharge.
fucking god. This
Just
is
giving my shield a
sweaty.
recharge.
Just gotta patch myself up.
Oh, that's mod. That's big mod.
I think this place needs a little more. Me. Yeah. Recharging shields.
Looks
don't have
like a care
any
package is
ammo.
coming in. Big things in that. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Half the squad's left. No time to be tired.
Shots fired, and they're hitting me.
Let's go this way.
Let's run.
Giving my shield to recharge.
Let's leave.
Bam!
Let's
There
explore
goes a
this
booze
way.
holster. Something like that.
I don't have.
Recharging my shield.
I don't have shields.
I need shields.
Bam to the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
We can leave.
Might be something good this way.
Oh, I do need shields.
Recharging my shields. I need energy ammo.
Appointed.
New kill leader. Eyes out for him.
Okay.
Got some extra supplies.
Happy I'm alive? Kind of weirded out. I don't know where this team went. It's way too big. Yeah, that's how I feel about the map too, Paint.
Got some extra supplies.
Can't get my daily steps in. Nice. Okay, let's leave. This sucks.
Let's explore this way. There's a jump tower here.
Let's leave. And then I run into 5 teams at once and die. Yeah. That's, I feel the exact same way in paint. I don't hate it. I don't hate the map. It's just so big. I'm like, oh, does it need to be this big?
Rampage here.
I don't usually complain about that. I personally like it 50% bigger than World's Edge. It is. Damn. You like that it's that big, Bri?
R301 here.
So I often am running in circles to find where the footsteps are.
Thanks.
I definitely think we can get used to it. It's just so large.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring's not close.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator here, falling down.
I also kind of use, when I'm sitting here thinking about this right now, I also use gratitude almost as like a preventative measure, which I don't know if that's advisable. But in cases where I'm like,
Ultimate accelerant here.
maybe I'm like worried or something that I'm not gonna have a good game, like, Doc! What up, Doc? How are you doing? Maybe if I'm like worried or something that I'm not gonna have a good game, I front load all the things that I'm enjoying like right away, just so I can give myself that extra boost in case like shit really does hit the fan.
Shots fired.
Contact with target.
Get the bamboozling. Recharging shields.
I've got some hits on me.
Getting hurt over here.
Grenade.
Recharging shields.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Who the fuck?
Here's I'm down.
Energy ammo. Enemy taken out. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Rings close. Only 1 minute to go.
I did not even realize he was in there. So actually, what I'm really stoked about is that I fucking destroyed that crypto. That was cool. Everything else about that game was like, well, not everything else, but that's what I'm resting on. That's what that game was for me. I killed that crypto mercilessly. That's also something that I try to do. And that's what you mentioned earlier, Brian, is like, this is the cool thing that happened. If one cool thing happens, cool, awesome. That's what I want. This Lifeline skin fixed the background so good. Doesn't it? She's got that like linen. She's got that linen going. Just a little linen. Just a little linen. Just a linen.
Get ready. Today is not gonna be easy.
I have not seen her market skin. I really want to. Wait, let me look. Let me look. I saw... Does it play Apex?
Let's go find them all.
I saw a race. But I didn't see hers. I saw Wraiths and Mirages, but I didn't see hers. Where did they post it, Brian? She has the best skins.
Taking orders for after the game, fellas. We talking what? 60 steaks?
60 steaks!
For Arthur.
Let's land here.
I say we land here.
Let's land here. Negative.
Okay.
Oh no. There's a little trailer on
Hold
Twitter.
your
It's in the
breath.
store in Lobby.
If you
Nice.
have
Oh,
to
it's in the
breathe.
store right now? Okay. We should look at it.
Not a good idea for me.
Well, we're going there now, dude! Where are we going? I'd like to express gratitude to Outback Steakhouse for creating the bloomin' onion. I'll take it. Hell yeah.
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
My meeting ended early, so now I get to watch and make banana bread. Let's go, Chuck! I'm honestly right now so happy that my team actually landed together, because for a second I thought we were going to have one of those situations where they disagree and they part ways and then mom and dad are mad at each other for the whole game.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 1.
Hostile spotted.
Oh, I thought he was in there. He's not. Nobody's in
Explore
there.
this way.
The champion made a poor choice.
Might be something good this way.
Okay, so, well, goodbye, Rafe. She's coming though. She's coming. She'll be there. She'll be there. They are here though. Oh, they're fighting.
Contact.
They have top? Oh, they are top.
Target spotted.
I'm also trying to like back up my teammates, because I'm usually like a pretty aggro lifeline and that never does anybody any fucking favors.
Looking up. Reloading. Evo shield here. Level 2. Attention. There is a new kill leader. Making contact with enemy.
Watch out for the new
Oh, girl.
friend.
Hostile close. Hostile close.
Opening fire on the enemy.
I did it again. I did the exact thing that I said I didn't want to do! I did the thing I said I didn't want to do! I thought there was only one who jumped down. It was two. It was two. It was three.
1 minute. Far.
Hostile right here.
No. She said too many mistakes. Get out of my head.
Enemy spotted.
Offensive healer. I've been really wanting to. Every time I play Lifeline, I'm like, oh, I should do this better. It's fine, chat. Listen, what are we grateful for in that one? I already said what I was grateful for. That wasn't a great match. I actually didn't have that bad of a time though. It was too short. It was too short to be upset. A lesson well learned. There's always a lesson in there. Grateful for the opportunity to try again. Aw, you guys, yeah. Grateful for the opportunity to try again. Stop peeing. Oh, tears. Honestly, yeah. Listen, grateful for another try. That's a good wake-up feeling, you know? I'm grateful that this is a new day that I can try and start again. Same thing with Apex. I'm grateful for I get to play another game where I can try again. And try my best. You know? True that.
Go on. Try to stop.
True that. They do, unfortunately, say that you learn more from losing than you do from winning. Can you remember the last time you did a voice chat match with randoms off stream? Yes. It was like 2 years ago. I was playing off stream on chatting with people that I used to play with that I met through Apex, like vaguely. Ooh.
Get ready. Let's go this
2 years ago. When we playing again. We should play Pain. Oh my god, we gotta queue up. It sucks because I play so often during the week when you're at work. But we're gonna play soon, Paint. Put it in your brain grapes. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure something out. I get this stat. I have weird audio issues with my PS4 and PC, so I need to figure it out. I can play through like a PS4 party. It would just have to be off stream if we did it that way.
Round 1. Beginning.
But I know we're already talking about playing off stream, so don't worry. I'm just letting you know. No, PS4 party sucks. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. It's solo quaddy. It really is. It sucks how bad it is. It's like they're forcing everybody to get PS5s. It's like, come on. This chip shortage is killing me. I knew there were gonna be fucking people behind me. No, dude, come in here. Come in here. Come in here. Come in here.
Here's drone if you need it.
Charging on my shield. Reloading. I down there.
Listen up, can't use my abilities. Throwing thermite.
I really fucking do not want this to happen like this. We're being grateful. Ah! Yeah, we're picking on your boy. What are you gonna do?
Taking fire. Here's drone if you need it.
He's moving too fast. I tried to give him a health drone.
Battling the enemy.
Head over here.
No, no! Okay, go!
Don't worry,
I'm out of light ammo.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Rings
I'm going.
in one.
Reloading.
I'm fucking going. I'm going. No, I'm not. So the thing about me not playing Lifeline, it's actually funny that I say, you know,
If you don't got robot
you can play, you should be able to play any legend. I guess I don't really say you should be able to play any legend. It's helpful to be able to play every legend because then you can switch out. But he was just like, no, no. And that's the thing is he was moving away from me, but I put the drone out before I realized, like, I just wasn't really thinking about it. I'm not really a good lifeline. I don't know what it is about a good lifeline, but a good lifeline will just put that drone out, you know? I was talking about the ad tank in the beginning. Did he really not use it? Is that why he was so fucked up?
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
He was way fucked up. I was like, this guy's all fucked up. Yeah, oh, I did not even see. Thanks, Doc. I thought you were talking about the Bloodhound. I was like, no, I fucked that one up, actually. That's so funny.
I need a
I need heavy ammo.
Well, you have a box.
scanning the area.
No, but you're right just about putting it out there. They just know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, they just, like... But I think with Lifeline, you want to err on the side of,
Contact with target.
You hear that? There's a kill.
Ooh, holy fuck.
I'm getting shot at. Shooting. Contact. Fast without sugar.
Nailed that. Can't believe I'm
Ah!
You're lucky I like you.
Stuck on the box. I just put out my drone. This bloodhound must think I'm the worst. It's fine, I'm doing my best.
Optics here. Close range. Come and get your birthday present.
What's the bloodhound's name? Ruler of Death. Actually, I kind of want to run this guy.
Shield set. Hemlock here.
I like BBC Nika. What's that? Wait.
Health drone if you need it.
What is... Don't read it out loud. What is it? I don't get it. Oh no. Is there a moment I read it out loud? What is it? We don't have to clarify. We don't have to clarify. Oh. We gotta go. No, we gotta go. Pick it up and let's leave.
Something good this way.
Here, have some bits. Hey, thanks. I don't... It's one of those things. I'm gonna get it like 3 hours later. Is that... I'm gonna get it like 3 hours later. No! What? No!
Got some extra supplies.
No! I'm like thinking, I'm like, is this pen 15? Like pen 15?
Making contact with enemy.
Oh shit, dude.
Copy that.
Target over there. Shot at.
Healing my wound. Reloading.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Taking fire.
Just keep my shields and reach out.
Enemy's right. Heads up. We're not alone. Bad guys. Let's do this. Hostile here. I got some bad guys here.
Oh, dude.
Sailor.
We've got company.
I'm getting shot at.
We've got company. Taking
One day I'm not
Let's go
gonna
here.
pick you up, Silver. Remember that. Reload. Contact with hostile.
Ah! We played that really well until, you know,
Marking ourselves.
this other team came. I actually really like that play. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Cool. Two terrible screen names that I read till the Stink Man showed up. Did you see that? Please stop. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Them stink mains. So what were we grateful for in that one, chat? I'm actually really grateful that I picked them up. I picked them up. Any good lifeline move I can do. We're grateful the gas is an IRL. Hooey. Boy, howdy, paint. No, it's different. No, we can't stop talking about it. We're stopping talking about it because I don't get it and I'm gonna say it again. My poor little brain, y'all.
This place is something else.
My poor little
This
brain.
thing in the box. Or is it
There's
bag?
so many things.
You know, whatever
There's
it
so
takes
many
to
like
win it.
things I don't get. I mean, I guess that's everybody's got some, but like jokes like that, I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't know what that is. And then like later, way later, I'm like, oh my god. Ah.
Introducing your champion.
Sorry, moving on.
There's a certain elegance to combat. I'll show you.
Oh my god. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
This setting is. I'm gonna check out over there. Just a thought. We could land here.
Can you feel them? Lead the way, my friend.
Oh, they're in here. Ah! Okay, well, we'll go on the bottom. Oh, you know what I am grateful for? There's nobody in this fucking building with us. I love it. I hate getting in this building with a bunch of people. We can rotate super calmly. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna win all of our fights. I love it. I love this for us. Look at us.
Opening fire.
Oh, well.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Arrow. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
I just hate getting in that building. It's cursed.
Fighters.
I've had some really good scrappy moments in this building, but I've also had like the worst defeats in my entire life in this
Extended heavy
building.
mag
It's like
here.
there's no,
Level 3.
like the most like bitter, terrible defeats just staring me in the face. And panic scramble for any scraps left, you know it, Bri.
Hemlock here.
Ugh, yikes. What's this?
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Alright, do we want to... It seems like we want to...
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2.
Oh, I moved.
Good.
I'm just shooting at everyone, I guess?
Reloading.
What are your thoughts on the car? Oh, I love it! Haven't been in stream. Yeah. I love it. I love its versatility. It's actually so good for someone... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Everyone... I'm always trying to, like, think about my ammo situation. I mean, I know everybody's kind of thinking about their ammo.
Making contact with enemy.
That was so close.
Very good. Hostile right here.
Enemy down. I need shields.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Opponents here.
I'm out of heavy ammo. Enemy down. We're all inside. On your feet. Left hand's got your back. Drone here.
Need to compose myself.
Phoenix kit here.
I need heavy ammo.
Care package being delivered.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Now look, supplies.
Light
inbound,
ammo
my
here.
friend.
Woo! Speaking of the car, something's got to stick if you shoot enough shots. I'm saying.
Good to go. Imena, thank you. Truly. A dragon is spotted over there.
Heavy ammo here. Contact hostile.
Drop.
Oh, we're all split up.
Thanks. Shots fired.
Firing.
Oh no. What's happening?
Another me.
I'm coming.
Thermite tornado.
What is happening?
Using a Phoenix kit. Oh man, we lost one. Now we have to do extra work.
Yeah.
Making contact with enemy.
Where's my teammate?
Shots fired. And they're hitting me.
Oh, oh!
I got a bad guy.
Can't you see I'm busy? Woo! I threw a purple barrel stabilizer and the firing range was barely any recoil. I think they should up the damage of the R9 probably. Because right now the car is just Italian finger, you know what I'm saying? Italian finger. You know what I'm saying? I think I did some pretty good lifeline moves in that one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I think one more. One more. I knew we were gone. I knew we were goners as soon as that seer left. I was like, damn. He knows. And I don't think that there was a respawn beacon. So, there's that.
Keep your friends close and your enemies under your blade.
Ooh, it's robots. Robot and robot. Should have been Pathy. Should have been Pathy.
Introducing your champion.
Good. I'm the jump master.
Land there.
Get ready.
Ah, yeah, people can be the Robo Squad. I know, isn't that cute? I still haven't heard any of the voice lines between Ash and Pathy.
You might be of use to me yet.
Girl, you gotta get in here.
Enemy spotted.
Round one.
Look out, grenade. No strings. Look out, grenade. Reloading. Enemy taken out. Over there.
Taking fire.
shields are recharged. On your feet. Lifelines got your back.
Bitch.
Last one down and a boom boom.
Woo!
Good kill. Healing.
Excellent, excellent, excellent work, everyone.
Triple take here.
Went to the bathroom and came back and thought you were playing arenas. I was like, what? No.
Recharging shields. I can make use of. Forget that.
Grateful for my aim. Am I right, ladies?
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out. Recharging my shields. Havoc here.
Standard. Forget it.
Rings closing in one. Patching myself up a bit.
What's she doing?
45 seconds.
Healing.
Oh, I was gonna give her my guy.
Deploying health drone.
Looky here, my old
Let's explore this way.
Cool.
Let's go this way.
I'm waiting for my friends.
Gonna see what I can find here.
Nor. Let's keep it moving, team. Come on. No?
We'll be caught outside the ring if we don't move.
Here.
Well, I guess we're looting.
I need it.
Oh my goodness.
Phoenix, get here. Light ammo here. Standard stock here. Level 2.
Half of the squads have been disqualified.
Dibs.
Make it here.
Deebs.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down.
Let us go.
Extra supplies over here.
Extended heavy mag. Phoenix, get here. Backpack here. Level 1.
Here's your birthday present.
Uh-oh.
Might be something good this way.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Heat shield here.
It's mine. Don't touch it.
this boy. Drop out, why don't ya?
What's even in the crafter? Oh, she's upgrading her shield. What's even in there? You can see on your map screen. Oh no, I know. That's why I looked. I looked and I was like, there's nothing even in there. What's good in there? Nothing. Nothing's good in there. I was like, what do you need? What do you need from in there?
Hostile right here.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Death wish.
Good. Jump in out. Another squad coming in.
Oh, she's up there! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! A bloodbath. A bloodbath, chat. A bloodbath. A bloodbath. Oh boy. Get them! No, they're coming! Ah! Ah! Hi, what up, Rye?
Evo shield here. Level 3.
What am I grateful for that one? I actually fucking really loved that Loba kill. 88. Eliminated. That Loba Sentinel shot. How's the show going? It's pretty good. It's about done. It's about done. Wanted to quickly illustrate kind of how I use gratitude and how it's very small stuff. Real small stuff. But it keeps me kind of like, if I were to like visualize, like, it's almost like you're swimming, right? And you're swimming and you're in the game and you're going and going. Finding things that I really don't like weighs me down, and like finding things that to be like happy about and grateful for just keeps me up. Keeps me in a good mood, or keeps me in a mood that I can actually deal with and not like I don't have to like fucking lose my whole shit. Cuz it is hard. It is like we want to play these games. The smallest of gestures can have the biggest of impacts. Yes. Exactly right. We do want to play these games, but sometimes we get in a mood, but we're the boss of our mood. And if you can find stuff that you like, it'll keep you even keel, equilibrium a lot easier and longer than just focusing on the stuff that's bad. Because it does suck. Like I didn't like that in that last game, I didn't like that my team wanted to like loo and chill out because like I'm not friends with them. I don't want to hang out with them. Like I want to go kill people. But being like stoked about my loadout, being stoked that when we did meet people, I was gonna have cool guns to kill them with. Being hype about the little Loba kill I got. You can really make little stuff cool and fun and worth celebrating. All little stuff is worth celebrating. If you're good, want to get you can be upset about the shitty fucking shit that happens too, but celebrating little stuff makes it funner. But that's kind of how I try to just like think about all the stuff that I like constantly. And I say it out loud. Saying it out loud is also a thing to do. But I think that's about it. I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you all for coming in and letting me talk about gratitude. I've been using gratitude, making lists of stuff that I'm grateful for within the past few days because I felt like I need a little reminder. And it's always good to get a little reminder. So that was this episode 7. Here on the Trident Network, episode 7 of Best Random Ever here on the Trident Network, which is, as I said in the beginning, and we'll say in the end, a 3-pronged digital entertainment network that features live shows, film, video content on our YouTube, and a variety of podcasts. Please follow the Trident on all of our socials. We got a lot of really cool podcasts, a lot of really cool YouTube content, really cool shows happening. More and more on Twitch, we're getting like more shows happening. I'll definitely try that on my games tomorrow when I feel crappy about my game. Try and pick the thing I know. Yeah, that's what I do because I know that not every game is going to be like, you know, a cornucopia of special stuff. But like there is always something good. There's always got to be something good. And then honestly, if it gets to the point where you can't even find anything good about a game, maybe turn off Apex. Go do something else. But I love you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'm grateful for you. And thank you for coming and being the best random ever with me. You're amazing. You're amazing. Grateful for the stream. Thanks, Chuck. All right, everyone. Take care.